Shadows of Seattle. My revenge uncovered a family secret that shattered everything. Our true off my chest, Seattleites and beyond. Grab your coffee because this tale from my rainy city life in 2022 is a roller coaster of betrayal, sex, and a twist that left me questioning reality. I'm Emily Carter, 35 at the time, a curvaceous redhead, 5'6", with hazel eyes that flash like storm clouds, full lips painted bold, and that rose tattoo on my lower back, inked during a wild bachelorette in Vegas. It was a symbol of my fiery spirit, peeking out when I'd wear crop tops on warm days, teasing glances from passersby on Pike Place Market. My husband, Jake, a lanky 6'1" software engineer with messy brown hair he never tamed, wire-rimmed glasses giving him that geek chic vibe, and a quiet demeanor hiding a bedroom beast. We met in 2015 at a tech conference happy hour on First Avenue in Belltown. Sparks flew instantly, him charming me with bad puns over craft beers from Cloudburst Brewing on Western Avenue. That night, we ended up at his loft on Pine Street in Capitol Hill, passion igniting like wildfire. He lifted me onto the kitchen counter, my legs wrapping around his waist as he kissed down my neck, hands exploring my curves, fingers slipping under my skirt to find me ready. We fucked right there, hard, rhythmic thrusts that had me gripping the edge, moaning his name as he filled me completely. Our relationship was a whirlwind, hikes in Discovery Park, where we'd sneak off trails for outdoor quickies, her pressed against a tree, him taking me from behind with the sound of waves crashing. Lazy Sundays in bed, experimenting with toys from Babeland on Pike Street, vibrators buzzing as he'd tease my nipples, making me come before entering slow and deep. Married in 2018 at a waterfront ceremony in Alki Beach, we bought a sleek condo in Belltown on Lenora Street, with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Elliott Bay. Life buzzed, brunches at Serious Pie on Virginia Street, her job as a marketing consultant for a startup on 2nd Avenue, me supporting his late-night coding sessions with homemade lattes. But cracks appeared by mid-2022. Jake's promotion meant endless hours at the office on Terry Avenue, coming home reeking of stress and perfume? Not my signature jasmine from Lush on University Way. One wash day, folding his shirts, I spotted cherry red lipstick on the collar, smudged like from a heated makeout. My gut twisted. I waited till he showered, then hacked his laptop. Password our wedding date, 0618. Emails to Sarah poured out. Your body pressed against mine in the elevator yesterday. Those legs wrapped around me, squeezing as I thrust. Need to feel you clench again. Detailed fantasies. Her blowing him in his car parked on Olive Way. Him eating her out on his desk after hours. Sarah was my former best friend, a slim, athletic blonde with high cheekbones, piercing blue eyes, and a yoga body honed at studios on Queen Anne Hills, Boston Street. She'd introduced us at that conference, always the third wheel at our dinners at El Gaucho on First Avenue, her foot accidentally brushing Jake's under the table. Suspicion turned to action. I tailed him one drizzly afternoon to a cozy cafe on Broadway in Capitol Hill. From across the street, under my umbrella, I watched, them sharing a booth, her hand on his knee, fingers creeping up his thigh, a quick grope under the table, her leaning in for a whisper that made him smirk. That evening, in our king-sized bed with Egyptian cotton sheets from Nordstrom on Pine Street, I confronted him over takeout from Mamnoon on 12th Avenue. He broke, tears flowing, admitted the affair started with work drinks at the Pink Door on Post Alley, escalating to steamy encounters. Sarah's aggressiveness, sending nudes from her phone, describing how she'd ride him reverse cowgirl in hotel rooms at the Edgewater on Alaskan Way, her ass bouncing as he grabbed her hips, coming together in waves of ecstasy. 6 months, he said, because our sex life had cooled. Ironic, since I'd tried spicing it up with lingerie from Agent Provotour on 5th Avenue, role-playing as strangers in bars on Ballard Avenue.
Betrayed, I plotted revenge. Befriended Sarah's brother Mike, a ripped barista at Starbucks on Mercer Street. Tall, tanned with abs you could grate cheese on. Flirted over lattes, leading to a one-night stand at his place on Roy Street. Tequila from a bottle we shared, me stripping slow, pushing him onto the bed, mounting him and riding hard, capturing selfies mid-act, his hands on my breasts, me arching back in pleasure. Sent the pics anonymously to Sarah via a burner app, watching her Instagram stories turn frantic. Divorce ensued, papers filed at King County Superior Court on 4th Avenue. Jake moved to a buddy's couch in Fremont, pleading for mercy. I reveled in victory, custody of our 5-year-old son seeming secure. Now the mega twist that upended everything. During the proceedings, routine DNA paternity test for child support. Results hit like a tsunami. Jake wasn't the biological father. Panic flashed. A foggy memory surfaced of a 2017 business trip to Portland, a drunken reunion with ex-boyfriend Ryan at a bar on Burnside Street. We'd hooked up in his hotel, passionate, unprotected sex, me on all fours as he took me roughly, both too wasted to think straight. But wait, the ultimate shocker. Further tests revealed our son wasn't mine either. Turns out, during my emergency C-section at Swedish Medical Center on Madison Street, a hospital mix-up swapped babies, confirmed by records and lawsuits that followed. Our real child with another family in Tacoma. Jake, devastated but absolved, sued the hospital with me, winning millions. Sarah dumped him when the truth emerged. Me, reunited with our biological kid. But the emotional wreckage, years of raising the wrong child, my own infidelity exposed, led to therapy marathons at a clinic on Fairview Avenue. Jake and I co-parent now, platonically, but the trust obliterated. Seattle's fog hides secrets, but DNA doesn't lie. Karma's a bitch with a double helix.